let's make a dish which is quite famous in Punjab, which is nutty, creamy and delicious to taste, the chicken patiala. Here I have 750 grams of chicken. To that I'm going to add half a cup of curd, half a teaspoon of garlic paste, half a teaspoon of ginger paste, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of red chili powder, quarter teaspoon of pepper powder and some salt. I'm going to mix this well and keep it aside and then get on to the gravy. So in a kadai, I'm going to heat 3 tablespoons of oil. And once the oil gets hot, I'm going to add some whole spices, that is half an inch of cinnamon, 2 cardamoms, green cardamoms and 2 cloves. And once they release the aroma, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, a teaspoon of finely chopped ginger and finely chopped garlic. Going to fry this till the raw smell of the ginger and garlic goes off. And now I'm going to add 4 medium-sized onions that I have finely chopped. And let's saute this till it's nice and brown. The onions are nice and brown. Let's add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander seed powder and just saute this for a few seconds. Here I have 2 tomatoes, medium-sized tomatoes that are finely chopped. I'm going to add this to the onions and I'm going to cook this by sauteing it till the tomatoes are nice and soft. I'm going to add quarter cup of water here because we want the tomatoes to be nice and soft and we don't want the masalas to burn. The tomatoes are cooked nice and soft. Now let's remove half of this masala and keep it aside because we're going to use it to finish off our gravy. Now in this remaining masala, I'm going to add the marinated chicken. I'm going to add 2 finely chopped green chilies. I'm going to saute this chicken for 5 minutes and then I'm going to cover it and cook it on a low flame till the chicken is done. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use the masala that we had removed from the onion and tomato gravy to make another gravy which we are going to use to finish off the chicken curry. For that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil and once it's nice and hot, I'm going to splutter half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and then I'm going to add a teaspoon of finely chopped ginger, finely chopped garlic, and here I have a cup of methi which I have finely chopped and I have added salt to it. Once it sweats and it releases the bitter water, I've thrown that water, washed the methi again and I'm going to add it to this. Sauteing this for a minute more. And now I'm going to add 1 medium onion which I have diced and 1 capsicum that I have diced again over here. I'm going to just saute this for a minute. We've sauteed the capsicum and onion for a minute. Now I'm going to add quarter teaspoon of turmeric powder, half teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of cumin seed powder, half a teaspoon of coriander seed powder. Mix this well. And now I'm going to add the remaining masala that we had removed. Mix this. Here I have half cup of cashew nut paste which I'm going to add. This is going to give our gravy a nice nutty flavor. I'm going to saute this for 3 to 4 minutes on a low flame. I'm going to add some salt to this. We've already added salt to the chicken. So say about half a teaspoon of salt for this gravy and half a cup of water. Let's cook this gravy for another 2 to 3 minutes. Till then, let's see if our chicken is cooked. The chicken is ready. Let's add the gravy that we have prepared here. Mix this well. And you can see how creamy the curry is looking. Now to this, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of garam masala powder, 1 green chili finely chopped, and I have half an inch of ginger which I have cut into juliennes, 1 teaspoon of kasuri methi. Mix this again. I'm going to cover this and cook it for another 2 minutes. I'm going to shut the flame and I'm going to add 1/4 cup of fresh cream. Mix this well and our chicken patiala is ready to be served. So let's remove it in a serving bowl. I'm going to garnish this with some fresh cream, some finely chopped coriander. You can have it with steamed rice or parathas, naan, tandoori rotis, anything of your choice. So do try this recipe and let me know. Today I'm going to show you a lovely recipe which is the Peshawari style chicken kadai. For that, I've already kept a vessel to heat. I'm going to heat some oil in this, about half a cup of oil. The oil is nice and hot. Let's fry the chicken. I have taken 1 kg of chicken over here. The chicken is almost done. I'm going to get this out now and keep it aside. Now in the same oil, I'm going to add a teaspoon of ginger paste and a teaspoon of garlic paste and fry it till the raw fragrance goes off. Now to this, I'm going to add 3 onions that I have sliced and I'm going to fry them nice and golden. Just to speeden up the process of frying the onions, I'm going to add a little bit of salt. The onions have turned golden. I'm going to add some pepper powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper powder. Fry it. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chili powder. I'm going to add green chilies that I have slit, 6 of them. Mix this really well. I'm going to saute this for a minute and I'm going to add finely chopped fresh coriander. Mix this well. And now I'm going to add the chicken that we had fried. Mix this really well. I've kept the flame on a medium. I'm going to saute this chicken for another 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add 4 tomatoes that I have finely chopped. Mix it again for 2 to 3 minutes. Also I'm cooking this chicken in an iron kadai, so the taste is going to be really nice. So if you also have an iron kadai at home, use it for this recipe. Now what I'm going to do is cover this and cook it for 5 minutes. 5 minutes are done. I'm just going to quickly stir it once and then add a cup of water to this and cook it further. Just very little water, not even a cup. Half a cup is also enough. And I'm going to cover this and cook it further. Let us check the chicken now. It's smelling really nice. Now I'm going to add a little more pepper powder, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper powder, a teaspoon of garam masala powder. I'm going to squeeze half a lemon. Mix this well. We have already added salt in the beginning, but if you feel it is less, you can add a little more at this point. So just let me add a little salt. I'm going to sprinkle some more coriander leaves in this. I love using coriander in my cooking, so I'm going to add a little extra. And now I'm just going to cover this and cook it for 5 minutes. Let's check if the Peshawari style chicken kadai is ready. Absolutely done. The chicken is cooked. The garam masala fragrance is all around here. Just going to mix it once. I'm going to shut the flame and I'm going to remove it in a serving bowl. I'm going to garnish this with some coriander and our kadai chicken is ready. So I have given you a lovely recipe which can be tweaked also a little. We made it into a curry, but if you have guests and you want to serve something very exciting as a starter, you can make this into a nice thick roasted chicken as well. Instead of adding the water, you just let the chicken cook in its own juices and you'll have a wonderful starter ready to be served. This dish goes extremely well with a paratha and with some raita. So do try this dish and let me know. As you know, I'm from Karwar and down south we all love coconut. So today I'm going to show you a recipe where I'm going to marinate the chicken with curd and I'm going to cook it in coconut milk with some coriander. So let's make the chicken korma in coconut milk. So for this chicken korma, first let's marinate our chicken with some chili powder, turmeric powder, salt and some yogurt. I have taken 1 kg of chicken here. So now I'm going to mix this well. Massage the meat really well. And now leave this for 15-20 minutes. Let's keep this aside and get on with the gravy. I'm going to heat 3 to 4 tablespoons of coconut oil. Once the oil is turned hot, I'm going to add an inch of cinnamon, a teaspoon of cumin seeds, and some asafoetida. And now I'm going to add my 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and garlic paste. Saute this for a minute. I have taken 4 onions here and 5 green chilies which I've ground to a fine paste. I'm going to add this in the kadai now. I'm going to saute this masala for about 4 to 5 minutes. We have sauteed this for 5 minutes till the onion paste has gone a little dry. Now we're going to add our 1 heaped tablespoon of coriander seed powder and cumin seed powder. Just mix this well again. And now I'm going to add the marinated chicken. Saute this really well for another 4 to 5 minutes. After sauteing this chicken for 4 to 5 minutes, let's add coconut milk. I've taken 2 cups of coconut milk which I'm going to add to this. Mix it well. I'm going to add half a cup of coriander leaves. Mix this. And now I'm going to cover this and cook till the chicken is done. We'd kept this chicken to cook on a medium flame for about 20 minutes and our chicken is all ready to be served. Let's remove this in a serving bowl. If you like coconut, you will definitely like this dish. It goes very well with parathas and rice, so do try this recipe and let me know. Today let's see how to make a very interesting and a popular street food of Lahore called the Lahori chicken. I have taken a kg of chicken which I'm going to marinate with a tablespoon of garlic paste for about an hour. Let's keep this aside for an hour. It's been an hour that we had kept the chicken to marinate, and now let's prepare the curry. For that, I'm going to heat 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. Once the oil gets hot, fry this chicken for 2 to 3 minutes on a high flame. Now I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger paste and 3 green chilies that I have finely chopped. Just saute it till the raw smell goes off. Now let's add paste of 1 large onion. And we'll saute this further for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now let's add half a teaspoon of turmeric powder and a tablespoon of red chili powder. Saute it for a minute. I've kept the flame on a high. Now I'm going to add 3 tomatoes that I've finely chopped. Saute this as well till the tomatoes are nice, soft and mushy. As you can see, the oil has separated. Now let's add half a cup of beaten curd to this. All this while the flame was on a high. Now I'm going to put it on a medium because we don't want the curd to curdle. I'm going to saute this for another 3 to 4 minutes. You can see the lovely layer of oil that's forming on the curry. Let's add some salt to taste. A teaspoon of garam masala powder. A heaped teaspoon of coriander seed powder. Mix this really well. I'm going to add a cup of water to this now. Now let's cover and cook the chicken till it's done. We'd covered the chicken and let it cook for almost 10 minutes and the chicken is done. Let's add a tablespoon of finely chopped fresh coriander leaves and some finely chopped fresh mint leaves. Mix this curry well. And now let's remove it in a serving bowl. I'm going to garnish this with some finely chopped green chilies. And our Lahori chicken is ready to be served. At my home, usually we have this curry by dunking in bread or garma garam crispy parathas. So do try this recipe and let me know. Methi Matar Malai is one dish which is enjoyed by everybody. But today let's make the same recipe using the chicken. Hi, this is Smita Deo and welcome to Get Curried. I have a kilo of chicken over here which I'm going to marinate with 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste and 3/4 cup of yogurt and some salt. And let's keep this aside. Here I have a bunch of fenugreek leaves or methi leaves which I have finely chopped, and I had applied salt to it, about a teaspoon of salt, and then once it's sweated I squeezed all the water out and I washed it and kept it aside. This I have done because I wanted to get rid of too much of the bitterness that the methi would give to the dish otherwise. I'm going to heat a pan and I'm going to add some oil to this, 2 tablespoons. And once the oil is really hot, I'm going to fry this methi nice and crisp in that. The oil is nice and hot. Let's add the methi. This process has taken us 4 to 5 minutes and the methi is nice and crisp. Let's keep it aside and let's make the gravy. And once the kadai is hot, I'm going to add a tablespoon of ghee and a tablespoon of oil. The oil is nice and hot. Let's add the onions and saute it pink and soft. The onions have become soft and pink. I have a paste over here made with 1/4 cup of cashew nuts, 5 to 6 green chilies. The green chilies you can take as much as you like according to your liking for spice. 2 pods of garlic and 1/2 inch of ginger. I'm going to add this and saute it till the oil separates. As you can see, the oil has separated here. I'm going to add the marinated chicken now. And saute this on a high flame for 4 to 5 minutes. We have sauteed this chicken for 4 to 5 minutes. I'm going to add a cup of water and I'm going to add very little salt after this because we've already added some salt. We'd already added some salt in the marination, so I'm not putting too much of salt now. And now I'm going to simply cover this and cook till the chicken is done. Reducing the flame to a medium. It's been almost 10 to 12 minutes we had kept the chicken to cook. And I can see the meat is off the bone and the chicken is almost done. Let's add the fried methi now. Mix this well. Just let's increase the flame a little and boil the curry for 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to reduce the flame and add half a cup of milk. Stir it again. I'm going to add quarter cup of fresh beaten cream. Mix this and just let it cook for a minute and then we shut the flame and this Murgh Methi Malai is ready to be served. This Murgh Methi Malai goes amazingly well with a paratha, naan or a roti served with a nice onion salad. So do try this dish and let me know. Malvani is a coastal town in the Konkan region of Maharashtra. This is a perfect destination for non-veg food lovers. Today I am going to show you one of my favorite chicken curries, the Malvani chicken curry. I've taken half a fresh coconut here and 3 onions sliced. I'm going to mix this together and roast them till the onions become nice and soft. So while this is getting roasted, let's make our Malvani garam masala. For that we need to take some oil and gently roast all the spices. There are loads of spices, 15 red chilies, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, black cumin seeds, mustard seeds, anise seeds, cinnamon, star anise, cloves, black cardamom, pepper, rock flour, cassia buds, nutmeg, asafoetida, turmeric, sesame seeds, poppy seeds, mace and bay leaf. You just have to gently roast them. This Malvani spice mix is easily available in markets also, but I'm just giving you this recipe in case wherever you stay and it's not available, you can make this at home also. This is leaving a lovely aroma. Let us now grind it to a nice fine powder. And in between also check on the coconut and the onions that are being roasted. You can see what a lovely color this has got. The onion and coconut have also got roasted. Now let's cool them and grind it to a nice fine paste. This has turned into a nice fine paste. And now for the main Malvani chicken. What we are going to do is heat some oil, 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil. Let it heat, and then I'm going to add 2 medium onions finely chopped. Saute this till it becomes nice and golden. This is turning nice golden and brown. Let's add our ginger and garlic paste. 1 tablespoon of ginger paste and 1 tablespoon of garlic paste. Fry this till the raw smell goes off. To this, let's add our chili powder, 1.5 teaspoon of chili powder, some turmeric powder, and the Malvani garam masala that we had made, 3 teaspoons of that. Just mix this well and add the chicken. I've taken 1 kg of chicken. At this point of time, you can add some oil to fry the chicken. I've added about 2 tablespoons of oil. Fry this till the chicken has been coated with the masala. Now to this, we'll add our onion and coconut paste. Now you can add some salt to this. Again, mix this well. To this, add a liter of water. Cover it and cook it till the chicken is done. It was 20 minutes that the chicken was cooking. I'm sure it's been ready now. Yeah, the chicken is cooked. Let's plate this dish. Sprinkle some coriander leaves. And our Malvani chicken is ready. This curry goes very well with bhakris and chapatis. Do try this coastal Maharashtrian dish and enjoy masala trails with me.